Lays it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me, and whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Off target from three-point range. Turner dishes to Burke. Here's McDaniels, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke. For what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Young with no one around, and not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Turner. Wide open, and the basket good.
And their offense already in a flow. Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
And that one's good.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Buttinger gets it to go.
Which has just been spectacular inside and outside. They just keep finding ways to put the ball in the basket.
Lee trying to get open, kept alive. Here's Galloway, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in
2 baskets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
Johnson in the corner, fires from deep, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got his first. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. And that fella, when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And Turner kicks to Burke. And Jefferson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
At all on offense.
We've got Sanders. McDaniels is out there with Trey Burke. Then it's Johnson. That's the 5 for New York right now. And rejection by McDaniel. He lobs it up.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he...
Now, here's Jefferson. D right on him. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Afalabi. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Burke dishes to Sanders. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. The story of rebounding. Now a look. Right wing. Here's McDaniels. Screen by Sanders. Goes up off the pick.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there. Both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now. Warren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Afalabi, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
On this game and in the atmosphere tonight.
Yeah, I would just say a skosh more. It's a long season, and you look for those additional goals to add consequence and significance to a game.
You're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Howard. Rubio the pass to Howard. And a fast break now for New York, pushing it up. And that one's good. Beverly. And it's a 5. Knicks with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Inside, Afalabe. And he goes in for the dunk.
And doing a great job here, just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
Execution of the game plan, and don't waste any possession.
They need this. That's tipped, and he recovers it.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Buttinger against the Flalo. And Buttinger gets it to go. Buttinger's got 9.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came
Back to Rubio. Left side, out of the Kumbo. No good from 11 feet. New York's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Turner. That's good. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
And that's...
The Knicks leading by 7. Burke kicks to Turner. From deep. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Pass to Durant. Outside Westbrook. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that, well, mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Now here's Burke. 6-point lead. Afalabe.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like.
Beaten by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball.
.107 left in the first quarter. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free.
Been blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Payne out there with Vaughn. And it's Durant in at the with the ball. Following the score by New York. It's Durant with the drive and the rejection by Sanders. Here's Buttinger. No luck. Ibaka with
shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Here's Vaughn and the rejection by Sanders. Out to Ibaka. It's Durant on the wing. Oklahoma City.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Buttinger dishes to Sanders. Made it on the run, too. Sanders has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start.
It's hauled in by Beverly.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And finished off by AC.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have.
Now here's Paul. Burke covering. Paul goes in. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got 5 points so far.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right now?
And they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
Now Burke following the three-point attempt by Lance Stevenson. Shot's good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ball outside. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And here is Burke. Screened by Sanders. Burke kicks to Sanders. Releases from 15. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Sanders has got 8. By 5. Pass to McDaniels. Drilled from 11 feet out. McDaniels got his first. Throws it up high. Here's McDaniels. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Burke's got 5.
Not much defense.
Defended by Jones. Here's Afalabi. He dishes it to Buttinger. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Defensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Now here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Buttinger. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Looked like he was channeling Bob. Caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And a fast break now for New York. Here's Buttinger. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's a... And Laverne kicks to Anderson. And a fast break now for New York. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out. Burke with it. He has 7. Here's Johnson in a big-time jam right there.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though
they lead by 7. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Here's Sanders. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Let's get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Yeah, just used his strength there.
From point-blank range. Can't happen.
Feeds it to Griffin. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Sanders. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries.
Wow. They've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now here's Turner. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Sanders. Turner passes to Sanders. Kicks to Beverly. Hits it from 3-point range.
The D
making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
It's 8 points for Blake Griffin. New York's gone along perfectly from 3-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. That one goes. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 14.
With that setup.
Griffin a screen on Beverly. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And McDaniels with the block. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Still Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. He has to trim it to single digits. Clark kicks to Buttinger. A baseline J, and the jumper is good. Buttinger's got 9 points. Go. This is off the front iron.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
And Buttinger gets it to go. There's the pick. Anderson dishes to Laverne. No good from outside. The Knicks leading by 13. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And that one's good. Burke.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Stevenson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly foul.
Clippers trail by 16. Paul with the ball. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Stevenson can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself.
6 to shoot. Dishes it to Sanders. That's good. Sanders has got 22.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the...
And 6 hits.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And he just leaves the D in the dust.
It's West game than playing against teams in your own conference, so this is a big win for them.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Sanders. He was everywhere.
Coming from for the Knicks.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy.
Them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. There's still plenty of...
Again, the miss by the Kings.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And Buttinger gets it to go.
Oh, no.
Carter Williams, Burke covering. No good on the three.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Basketball.
Afalabe. Patterson defending. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He's really starting to heat it up, Kevin. They need to double-team him every time he touches the ball on the catch.
Sacramento making a switch here. Burke. Patterson defending. Here's Sanders, stripped away. And here we go. Dang, heading to the hoop. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
That because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Now here's Burke. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Wow, risky shot there.
Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And haven't we seen?
And they need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Burke. Plays it up and banks it in. Burke's got 11 points.
And started hot, and he's only
From a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Now here's Buttinger. He's got 6, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
and nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you. Jeff Green, he's checked in for John Henson. And then for New York, Wesley Johnson's checked in for Sanders. And it's Buttinger in for Evan Turner.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop. Yes, sir. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Beverly against Russell. And that one's good. Beverly. And the Knicks lead by... Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Out to the right wing. Here's AC. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Burke with it, picked up by Thompson. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be.
Clock at 6. Stolen by Beverly. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. And it's Turner off the drive. Pulls up from the corner. Here's Afolabi. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3.
Not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
It's blocked.
That depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team, regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time. Good as a group.
Here's Knight following the score by New York, and it's blocked.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the dunk by AC.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it.
He knows how to finish with some flair.
The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Burke. And Capella sends it back.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Wood. And it's denied.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team.
He was just as good in their last game.
They set the screen. Here's Burke out to Turner to tie it up. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is...
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle.
Greg Anthony, and joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Right there to prevent from converting in close.
Fisher against Buttinger. And it's Clark in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Count the bucket.
Man, that is not...
Because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Chicago with the ball after New York gets the 3. Here's Lampley, and he dunks it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game.
They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Clark. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Here's Afolabi. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do.
They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Chicago with the ball. 7-point differential. That's tipped. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Agility leads to thievery there.
On the wing, Johnson. Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. It's deflected. Bulls trail by 14. And there's the pass to Ilyasova. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Lampley. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Stolen by Buddingham. And they're moving it up. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And from an offensive...
Say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Quincy Ace.
And that's how you make a steal count.